Who can tell me what happened last week? Because I don't remember at all.
Oh, I've just loaded up Minecraft.
That's on floor over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop a rock on a box of cats.
We
That
got
was
in a fight with a
perfect.
ship. No, we got in a fight with
a
a
bridge. And we won.
Got in a fight with a bridge. You did indeed. You got into a fight with a bridge, but you did win, which is honestly the most important thing when you're fighting an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you lose a fight to an inanimate object, then you fucked up.
Exactly. So yes, you guys sailed away on the.
Haven't we destroyed the
Juggernaut?
only land link to a really big island with like the mainland?
Indeed, I'm genuinely working on the map. I just suck at photoshopping names, so I'm working on it. You have sorry.
So
we put a demon on the bridge, and then the demon went to one side of the bridge, and then we knocked the bridge down. So there's a bunch of dead people at one side. I suspect.
As you were traveling through a narrow ravine, you spotted somebody up on the bridge, and then things started falling on you, including what appeared to be a barrel of wine. So you responded by firing cannons up, bombarding the bridge, and then through not at all Jean, but through Sheila's excellent aim, she was able to successfully bring down the bridge. You had, of course, conjured a demonic gorilla atop the bridge. He was not on the bridge when it collapsed. He went off to go and have some fun, and you're sure he had a great time. That's not really your problem anymore. You carried on traveling on the boat, and anybody remember what happened right at the end of last session?
We all rolled con saves.
You did all roll con saves. You got some lovely food from the captain's daughter, and after you ate it, you all rolled con saves. Now, call Salem and Jean. You guys didn't roll too great. You rolled okay, but not quite what you needed. Absolutely nothing happens. I just wanted to fuck with you.
You son of a bitch.
I can get behind that kind of DMing.
Yeah, honestly, it was just I needed something at the end of it, and I was like, yeah, go on, they'll do that. We'll do that. Anyway, so you've still got a little bit of a journey left. So if there's anything you want to do while still on the boat, now is the time to do it. I'll say you've probably got another 2 or 3 days of traveling before you reach your destination. Is there anything people wish to do?
I would like to do one more experiment with my shopping list.
Okay, certainly, yes. What would you like to do?
No.
What is it your shopping list currently says? Let me consult with my note. Yes, it does say eggs, right? Yes.
Is it a post-it note that just says what says eggs on it?
It's a little scrap of paper that appears to be written in Jean's handwriting.
I don't know. I meant your note for the note. Is it just a post-it note with eggs written on it?
No. It has bread written on it, crossed out.
Followed by milk written on it, crossed out. Followed by eggs.
I would like to write. I am a pretty princess on it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that goes away and turns back into egg.
Okay, you write, I am a pretty princess on it in your... Presumably Jean has very elegant handwriting.
It's very clipped. It's very utilitarian.
Not Times New Roman here. This is Sans Serif. Got it.
Yeah, he's like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Honestly, I'm surprised that Jean
showman.
doesn't write in hieroglyphs, given that he is part of a pyramid scheme. Anyway, yes, you write down, I am a pretty princess. You keep staring at it. I am a pretty princess. I am a pretty princess. I am an eggy princess. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. No. I am an eggy princess. I am an egg. Oh, no, it just says eggs again.
Okay. Alrighty. I would then like to get some eggs.
Okay. I was going to say, are you trying to find some eggs on the ship, or what's your plan?
Yeah, just in the ship.
Okay, roll me an investigation to have a nose about on the ship, or if you want to ask somebody or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I guess. Ha! Oh, fuck!
Oh, wow!
I really wasted that roll.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Gene, you start having a nose about for eggs, and you're thinking, right, where would I put eggs here in the kitchen? Right, okay, here's where the meat is, here's where we've got some fish, some salt water, a barrel of eggs, some flour. Barrel of eggs! You have found some eggs. As you triumphantly pick up an egg and look at the list, somebody disconnects. Was that
Tom?
Ed?
Nope.
It was just
No,
Tom. No problem. As you're looking at the egg, looking at the list, you see that egg gets struck through on the list, and the word fish appears underneath it. But you've already seen a barrel of fish here. So you can immediately grab a fish if you'd like.
I would like to immediately grab a fish.
You immediately grab a fish and you watch as fish gets struck through again. And as you look at the list, very excitedly you see the word blood appears.
Blood.
Blood.
Do you have blood?
Um,
Aren't
it's
you a
mostly
walking
like
corpse?
dust now.
Yeah, do you
I was
have
gonna say,
blood?
like-
Well, not mine.
I just, yeah, as soon as you said it, I was like, I don't think he's basically just a fucking dust bag.
Okay, this takes me on. This might lead me on a new sort of vein for this shopping.
Ha. Vein. Nice.
All right. Thank you.
All right then.
Hey-o.
Richard, can you jump down into Richard's rendezvous, please?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Which member of the with your stealth roll of 11? It's not a great stealth roll, but which member of the crew are you trying to turn into a were-tiger? You can try with the daughter again, or
No, because she tasted funny.
she did taste funny. Yeah.
Probably the guy downstairs in the bedroom, the top one, or the middle.
Oh yes, yes. Okay, right then. Let me just. Oh, gee. Okay, you didn't roll well. He rolled worse.
Nice.
So you're able to kind of sneak up on him. Now, you can try and do this stealthily in such a way, or you can try and just absolutely go for him. You've got the drop on him. So is this you're trying to like murder him, or you're trying to make it so he doesn't realize he's been turned? Just to be clear.
Trying to make him realize that do it without him realizing.
Do it without him realizing. Okay, that's fine. So we'll use the stealth roll. And what is the Constitution save that he needs to make?
I'm not 100% sure, actually. I will just check the. Where in my thing is that? Oh, where tiger? That'll be where it is.
Yeah, that would be where it is. Yep.
Nope, it's not in that bit. Shit.
No?
Oh, it'll be in the bite attack.
Okay.
Flat 13.
Okay. He does not make it. You have successfully turned one of the crew into a were-tiger.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a little note on him. It's gonna be a little that color token on him. He is now successfully a were-tiger. You've managed to do it without him noticing. Presumably at some point
for him.
while he's sleeping, I don't know, you go up and just bite him on the leg and run away. He thinks it was a rat that got him, that kind of thing.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
That's exactly what you're looking for. All right, now just to confuse other people not in the channel, can you roll me a nature check, please?
Yep.
Yep.
That is poor.
That is poor. That is poor. All right, with that, we'll go back up. All right. We're back, and nothing of importance has happened at all. Everything is fine. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do before we return?
Yes.
Yes, Dan, please.
Court would like to spend most of the rest of the journey essentially just practicing his sneaking. So, like, just
Okay.
kind of creep up on people, see if they notice.
Mhm.
Like, just planting, like, I don't know, like little bits of like pegs on them and things like that to see if anybody notices that he's doing it.
Have you
Okay.
seen the video? Have you seen the video where the guy jumps out the wheelie bin and then the guy he scares punches him in the face?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just trying to practice
If
myself.
Cole catches you, that is what will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a stealth and a sleight of hand check then, please?
Okie doke. Any particular
see.
order?
Stealth then sleight of hand. You got to sneak up on people to slip things in their pockets.
Stealth, I would like to use this.
Oh, what is this then? So. Okay. Yeah. All right. Roll the dice then. Yep.
Which is still, I think, a D8. Let me just double check.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. Right, cool. It's a 19.
Okay. That's a 19.
then-
Very good. All right. Let's see the sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand is 24.
It's very good. All right then. Excellent. I'm just quickly reloading my roll 20 because it's gotten all fucky.
Yes, you did read that correct. I get a plus 16 to sleight of hand.
I did read that correctly.
Is this
Yes.
literally
All right.
just an excuse to show off your high?
Ow!
No, I'm just practicing stealth, you know.
All right. Court, you are successfully able to sneak about the place. You're planting pegs in people's pockets, changing the pocket people have their coin purse in, that sort of thing.
Excellent.
Not taking anything, just generally getting some practice in, getting some pickpocketing done. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
And that's everything.
I'm slightly concerned there was a more nefarious purpose to that I'm not aware of, but
Not currently.
okay then. Excellent. All right then.
That's a big word.
What, nefarious?
Currently.
Can't wait for Cole to like go to pull his sword out
Three
and just pull a
syllables.
peg out of his pocket.
What does nefarious mean? What the
Nefarious
fuck?
is like evil. You're going to have to learn some other words for evil. Because
And
I'll be honest
nefarious.
with you, Andy, quite a few come up.
It's like cunning but evil.
Nefarious, typically an action or activity, wicked or criminal.
Yeah. Have you never heard nefarious?
No, and doesn't anyone else in this chat other than Dom claim you have?
Yeah, I fucking have. I've
Yeah,
read
it's-
it.
Literally have.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No, Andy, you're
No.
just
Andy.
illiterate.
Yeah, Andy. The rest of us read books.
Bullshit.
The rest of us are capable of
I
reading.
think, yeah, we
I mean, to be
do
fair, the rest
read
of
a
us sort
lot
of circle
books.
through the
That's what
same
yes.
books as well.
Yeah.
Silence fifty.
Andy does read, but he's reading books at a far slower rate.
Don't patronise me as if like his reading age is.
Andy did really well this
When he
year
can
in
read
school.
books, his reading age is 12.
What did you
He
come
can
dressed
read
as
the
for
yellow
World
sticker
Book Day
books.
yesterday?
And he finished all of the Biff and Chip books last year. Like,
Yeah.
You're reading Bill Bryson.
Nefarious.
Nefarious is
I'm
a good word.
Genuinely, I'm surprised you've not heard that word before,
Yeah.
Andy.
Are you? He works until recently. He worked on a construction site. Like it's not that surprising.
Yes,
mean-
but it's not that complicated a word.
if you haven't heard it, you haven't heard it, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's one of those.
okay,
It's
alright,
one of those.
yeah.
I don't think I've very rarely heard anyone say it. I've read it a lot more than I've ever heard it said.
Yeah.
Like, and
Oh.
that same goes for a lot of words. Like there are some words I've never heard actually said. I've just
There's
read.
159 synonyms for evil.
Ratchet
Yeah, you're
and
going to have to
Clank,
learn all of them, Andy.
That's what the guys.
All of them will come up and there will
Yeah.
be an exam.
There are words that I
I've heard
Can't.
pretty much all of these other words in the but I've
Hey,
never heard
Andy,
nefarious.
Andy, let's look at this another way. You've just learnt a new word. There you go.
yeah. Just take,
You're
take
welcome.
it. Andy, honestly,
Take
this
it
is
as
just
a win.
helping with your daily crossword on the way on the train.
If every week we all come with a new word.
If we could, that would be terrific. One new word for Andy a week.
Unpropitious.
Because yeah, Andy's
Unpropitious, yes.
every day on the train when we go to London, Andy gets the metro and he flicks through the entire thing, not really reading any of the pages because it's all complete twaddle, and then he does a crossword.
I
And
can't judge him. I do the
he's-
same thing with the Sudoku.
There's a few times. Yeah, he does the Sudoku
I
after
do the crossword, then the Sudoku.
I do the other way around. Well,
The other day
I
he
just
got
do
through.
it on my phone.
The other
I
day he
can't
got
do
through
the
the
hard
crosswords.
Sudokus yet. They're a little bit tough.
oh, you coward.
There is occasionally a moment where Andy asks me about he's stuck on the crossword and he asks me something and I know a word, and it's because I
but
read. lots of books.
often you give me a bum steer and you say, oh, that, and I'm like, I don't think it is, and you're like, no, it is, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'll put that to one side and I'll do the rest of it, and then we'll come back to that. And by the time we come back to it, the word that Sam has suggested doesn't fit.
Okay, so
about the-
Nugget and
what
Paul
about-
have spent the entire rest of the journey squabbling about crosswords, whatever those are.
What about the time when you asked me and I had the right answer?
The one time.
The one that I can think of is from this week when he asked me about what was it? What was the word? It was born. Was a
But
clue.
it sounds like that's irrelevant to Andy's argument. So
It is irrelevant to my
Should we move
argument.
on?
And,
I
yeah.
feel like
Sounds
it's
like
irrelevant to
selective
this,
memory.
to this Dungeons and Dragons we're playing, but here we are still. So
Wait, so where were we? Because I think I questioned the word nefarious.
you did, and I'll be honest with you, Andy. I've completely lost where I was in the monologue.
You were worried about courts creeping around.
Oh yes,
being
whether or not Court
nefarious.
had some nefarious means for creeping around, planting pegs in people's pockets, and
Not currently.
general
It's just
mischief.
good to keep yourself limber. You know.
Keep yourself limber. Exactly. All right then. So, as we approach the end of the journey, you are arriving into an area, and Captain Boots kind of awkwardly shuffles you all on the deck and says, "Right, we're arriving in a town that's it's a bit odd. It used to be part of the Good League of Good. It's not really anymore. But there's still a bit of a Good League of Good element here. Just maybe be a bit careful. Don't go flashing the Evil League of Evil badge around. You know?
So this is
You know,
more like
bad.
the okay
You know-
acquaintances of okay.
Exactly.
What's the name of the town again?
Is anyone else being deafened?
Oh,
Music.
sorry. Let me turn it down. Sorry about that.
They just cut in and it's like, oh my god, I can't hear a thing.
I use it to deafen Sam tactically. The town you're arriving into is referred to as the Scarlet Enclave.
Hmm.
Indeed. So I will change you over to the art.
Oh, this looks like a place we can have fun.
It does look like a place you can have
I'm
fun.
looks
impressed.
flowery.
That
It looks
is
like
an
we can
image of
fuck
a
around and find out.
that's an image of a port that I haven't seen before.
Dude, there are
I've browsed a
There are
lot of Google image searches.
so
like,
many out there, and so many. I was like, "Oh, that's good." And I was like, "Wait, why do I know this?" Oh, because Sam has fucking used it.
yeah, I've used a lot of images. So if you start
Yes.
using like port, you will see a lot of stuff from.
You
from
gotta-
the campaign.
You're gonna start getting real weird with it.
You gotta dig deep to search past the Sam
The wall
layer.
of Sam. Yes, exactly. Anyway, so this is the Scarlet Enclave. Captain Nose Boots is able to navigate, pay his way to dock the ship on one of the piers, and he kind of awkwardly shuffles around, going, "So, what do you guys? Do you want us to stay, or we can go and circle round? We can do some trading. Do you guys need us?"
Dom, how far have we travelled in miles? roughly?
You have travelled in miles. I have no idea. You have travelled probably a week or so on a ship. It's a good distance.
It's the average speed of a sailing ship.
I have no idea.
This
Is
has
it
relevance. I'm not.
What's
Okay.
the speed of a laden swallow?
Yeah,
African or European?
obviously.
The average speed of a sailing ship is 4.5 to 7 miles an hour, assuming you're moving.
Well, it'd
Every-
be knots, wouldn't it? Not miles an hour.
Yeah, but if I'm looking how many miles I've gone in a certain amount of time. So if we say 6 miles an hour as an average, 4, 7. Fuck me, Dom. That's 1,000 miles.
You've travelled about 1,000 miles. Sure, why not?
All right.
It would be
Yeah, okay.
necessarily, like,
Did you times
I-
that by like
Oh,
24
wow.
hours of travel as well per day?
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
that depends. The winds weren't always with you.
Yeah.
You know, like, sure, it'd be 1,000 miles if you were going full speed the whole 7 days. You were not.
Well, no, I did 6 miles an hour rather than 7. So I accounted
Okay.
for that a bit. But
You can
okay, it says
probably,
it said 4.5 to 7. So okay, I'll try 4.5. It's still gonna be a fucking long way.
Yeah, Sam, I don't know why you're fixating on this fact. Where is the relevance of this?
If it was within 100 miles of where I grew up, then I could do a thing. But
Right. Where
if
did
we
you
travel
grow up?
1,000 less than 100 miles away from where we currently are. Nah,
You can have grown up here if you like.
nearby-ish.
I will make that canonical. I will make a note on. Oh, I need a new post-it. Oh yeah, let's add this onto the pile. Okay, what is it you would like to do then? Let's say we have returned to Cole's homeland-ish area kind of thing.
I'm gonna call upon my echoes of victory.
What does that do then? So
See if I can find.
you can
Find
find
some-
someone who admires you and is willing to provide information or temporary shelter. All right, roll me a D100 if you get over 50. Let's see if you get a fan.
Oh,
Unfortunately not. It appears nobody here has heard of Call the Stonk.
Scrubs.
Which is outrageous, really, in all honesty, isn't it?
They have heard of
See,
Stonk the Call, though.
I
But
did
he's
have
still-
a thought when I chose this art as well that I can stick them on this and they can do some drawing. So I'm glad you've absolutely just bought into that, Andy. And a
You
drawing
will
a
know.
frog.
You will know my name.
All right. So as you arrive in the Scarlet Enclave, as you start to file off of the ship, you spot a familiar face. In fact, you spot two familiar faces. As you spot Crim and not Crim, who appear to be standing around on the dock eating soup. Oh,
Soup.
hey fellas. What are you doing here?
Well, we got the cannons.
Yeah, I can see that. You got a whole ship as well. Oh. I thought you died. I hadn't heard from you.
The stunk does not die.
Well, apparently not. It would be nice if you let us know.
Ow, you're the ones
You've
with
been
the
here.
fucking portals.
If anything, we're letting you know the first time we saw you, which is here.
That is fair. Technically, I'm on leave though, so it's not. Your not death isn't going to get recorded for another week. But
What
yeah,
about
sure.
Not Crim? Is he on leave?
Not Crim, are you on leave? Not Crim, not on leave.
Not Crim doesn't have leave.
Yeah, not Crim doesn't get leave. Yeah.
There we go. So we're reporting to Not Crim.
Okay, but
your supervisor.
Don't get me in shit here, Colt. All right. I'm trying to have some soup.
Does not Crim not know that you're on leave?
Not Crim appears to be absent-mindedly staring at a seagull flying above with a look of what might be lust.
I would like to buy some soup.
Soup.
There is a stall selling soup nearby. You can buy some soup for a couple of copper.
I had some hot and sour soup with my Chinese, and it was peak.
Thanks, Cole.
Yep.
Court, you collect yourself some soup. It's pretty good soup.
Is there any bread?
You can get some bread if you want. That'll
I would
cost you an
like
extra copper. So
I would
yeah.
like to sleight of hand and steal the bread.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand to steal some bread.
Fucking thing.
And Andy, can you roll me a D100? Court, you go to steal a piece of bread. You steal some piece of bread, and then realize afterwards, oh shit, I stole his coin purse as well. Get 12 silver. The guy's not that wealthy, but you know. Nugget. There are also no fans here who've heard of Nugget the Extremely Violent. So
No
I'm sorry.
fans.
No fans of Nugget.
No fans.
Prim kind of looks at you all with soup and a piece of bread and says, "So, what the fuck are you guys doing in the Scarlet Enclave anyway?"
Well, we heard that there was a promising candidate for recruitment.
Krim kind of squints his eyes at you, glances around, and then goes, "Yeah, I hadn't told you about them actually yet, but okay, sure, we'll roll with
Had
it."
we not? Oh, whoops.
No, you genuinely hadn't, so I'm making it canon that you guys just knew about it.
We'd heard rumours from the crew.
Yeah, just yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. So Leopold, his name is. He's part of the Good League of Good. He's in here recruiting in the Scarlet Enclave. We was just having a look at him ourselves, actually, and yeah, he's got potential. He's very powerful, strong, holy man, and all that stuff. But he's gotten a bit frustrated with bureaucracy, you see, and that is really where we shine. We have very little bureaucracy, and we are rampant with corruption. So our idea
impressive how
is,
corrupt you can be when there's no bureaucracy to corrupt.
yeah, exactly. You just steal from people. It's great. Anyway, yeah, if you guys can kind of, you know, talk him round to seeing things the Evil League way, or convince him that, you know, hey, why don't we just break one or two rules, you know, slowly turn him to our side, yeah? That could be fun. Or he'll kill you, but, you know, either way, it'll be funny, so.
All right. Who has the highest persuasion modifier?
Definitely
that would be your
artist.
con artist.
Yeah,
Do
I've
you
only
mean
got
our
plus. I've only,
resident entrepreneur?
I've only got
Business
plus
guru.
7, which I imagine whilst decent is not as good as his.
He's our
Ed?
dragon.
My persuasion's quite. Gene's persuasion.
Right. Is it
could get
better?
really lucky.
Is it
Oh,
better
no.
than 7?
Yes.
I thought it probably was.
And the
Just-
lowest I
I-
can roll is 20.
The lowest you can roll is 20.
It
Yeah,
is.
because of
Your
his
persuasion
jack of all
modifier
trades.
is Jesus Christ.
Because he's
Yeah,
got
he
jack of all
is.
trades and
It's
something
other-
else, which
it's
means
that.
that he
Yeah.
can't roll less than a certain number.
Reliable talent or something? Oh, Silver Tongue, that's the one he's got, yep.
All right, so you got
Oh.
a modifier of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that should simplify things considerably.
Gene is a reliably persuasive / deceptive individual.
Krim is going to kind of absent-mindedly kind of look past you guys at the ship and say, so, they weren't just stealing all our money and cannons. They did build a ship. Cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
We also just
Yeah.
brag a bit. Killed a kraken.
Oh,
Well, I killed a kraken
you killed a kraken. Why?
We killed a kraken.
because it tried to kill us.
And you didn't think maybe we could, tame it or use it to like scare the good League of Good?
We tried,
We
but
did-
it was
we
on the
did-
good
we
League of
did-
Good side.
It was
We did
on the good
destroy-
League. Ah, those tenacious bastards.
Mm.
We did
That
destroy a
sounds
good
like
League
a
of
good
Good
league.
trireme.
You did.
It
Mm.
was
Oh,
a
and
kraken,
we-
not a krakant. So good League.
And
of
we
Good stuff.
we also we did a pretty good job of burning down a pretty poor settlement too.
Oh, great. All right then.
Yeah, it was.
I sent you guys to do a bit of brute force enforcement work. Bring these people into line, get them with cannons all going, and you burnt down a town, killed a kraken, and destroyed a good League of Good ship. I mean,
There's
Yeah,
overachieving, and there's just going out. There's colouring outside the lines, and there's what we do.
yeah, no complaints, no complaints. Well, either way, do you mind if I have a bit of a nosy on this ship then? You guys can go off and go meet Sir Leopold. See if he's hanging around in one of the taverns, I think, trying to recruit people. Him and his weird red girl, I don't know. And yeah, see if you can get him to recruit you. See if you can slowly convince him to become evil, or quickly convince him to become evil. I'm very tired.
Seems fair.
Yeah. And I guess if you're alive, as he starts to shuffle around in his pockets, he pulls out a old rusted key, a piece of string. Ooh, no, keep that for later. There you go. As he pulls out a coin purse and throws it at Court,
Oh, I catch it.
Why does Cole get paid?
because he was the one who was chatting with him about stuff, and he's
Yeah.
the one who said he killed a kraken. So
I literally corrected him.
I did, but Court said it. That music has
Oh,
gotten
I'm
louder.
being fucking deafened again.
Yeah, I don't know what is up with the music. It is weird. Anyway, yes, Court. The coin purse that he throws you has 50 platinum in it.
Oh,
Oh,
50 platinum.
As he taps his nose, he says, "Consider that both payment and a down payment on your next operation."
Wow.
Come on,
right.
boss. Let's go have a look at these cannons. I want to see how they work. As Krim and Not Krim shuffle their way onto the boat to have a bit of a mosey at everything,
That's the
Not
last
Krim
time we see
is
that ship.
still staring at a seagull.
Is he drooling?
No. He's got a beak. It's quite hard to drool with a beak, but definitely there is something in the eyes. There's a hunger.
Is his tongue hanging out?
do birds have tongues?
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
lark
yes.
tongues, buddy.
What?
Lark tongues. It's a Monty Python reference.
Okay, sure. Then yes, his tongue is hanging out. It's gross and weird.
Yeah.
Because why not? All right. So you have found yourself in the Scarlet Enclave, as
found
mentioned
the time
previously.
after.
It was a good League of Good settlement many years ago, but it's so detached from the rest of the good League of Good, it kind of separated itself. They largely stick to the good League of Good rules, but they're not part of the good League of Good. they're kind of out on their own. That you'd say they're part of the neutral League of Neutrality, but they're not really. They're just kind of getting by and being decent folks. And everybody gets 8 platinum.
Ooh.
Yay.
So I've just handed out the 8 platinum.
Hey,
And when I go up to court even, I look him like in the eye as I hand it to him, and I just go, "Here's your allowance. Don't spend it all at once."
Did you have to ask me to get on my knees?
No, I just hold it out, but like at like normal
Chin height.
like
Yeah.
my normal height, just like outright. I don't hold it up to you, so you do have to bend down to get it.
Bend my knees and like, hold my hand out with my arm fully straight. That's like as low as it will go.
Yeah, I don't make any consideration of your height.
I resist the urge to just drop kick you into the dock.
Oh, temptation to like close my hand and be like, "What do you say?"
Temptation just to kick you into the sea. like one of my thighs probably weighs more than you do.
After you take it, I'm just gonna like pat your calf and be like, "Good lad," and then just turn around and walk off.
Honestly, Cole is pretty thick. He probably won't be bothered.
Yeah.
Like, I've got an intelligence of 8. Like I'm probably not smart enough to understand that I'm being insulted. Dom, can I prepare a spell? Is that a thing? Like,
okay, yeah.
like, prepare to like prepare an action, I guess.
What spell are you looking to cast?
I'd like
nothing inherently wrong with it, but yeah.
My thinking is I'd like to hold sort of prepare an action to cast Shield of Faith if any time I think anything looking like it's going south.
I mean, I guess it's not going to be an automatic. I'm going to need you to say, I want to cast Shield of Faith.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I figure that. I just want to, be
if you want to be Cole's kind of,
that...
yeah. Then okay, sure, yeah,
I'm sort of fairly cautious about this whole walking into a pub full of good people. So I'm not going to cast it just on entry, but if it looks tense, I will probably do that quite quickly.
Okay, yeah. All right, fair enough then. Well, as you start to have a look around the docks and start to move into the town, it's not a particularly large town. It is largely clustered around the docks. You spot what you suspect is a tavern. It's got all the usual trappings. Nice fancy sign out the front of a pig with a whistle. It's called the Pig and Whistle. But you can see there's a bit of a crowd gathered outside. And as you kind of approach closer, you can see that there is a man stood on top of a what looks to be a crate of some description, just to get himself. So he's above everybody else. He's clad in full golden armor. He has a massive warhammer down by his side. He's got a large, elaborate blue cloak that flows over his armor. This is almost certainly Sir Leopold, as he is clearly trying to rally the crowd before him. So I will show you his art briefly.
Oh,
crazy! Yeah, shut up, Dan. As he cries out into the crowd, friends, please have some faith. We urgently need your aid. People are dying. This is a call for the common good of man to come together and protect those who cannot protect themselves.
You are preaching to the wrong people here.
It is your sworn duty, surely, as good men and women of this country. You cannot simply let your people die.
Can Nugget just shout wanker from in the crowd?
You can if you want, yes.
Wanker.
If you want to convince this guy, Court would like to volunteer.
Can we approach him?
Yeah, certainly you can approach.
Cole feels affinity with his belief, because Cole knows all about belief.
As you approach, Sir Leopold reaches a hand and says, "These good people, will you help? Will you aid me in my quest?"
No, yeah. As per
bureaucracy be damned.
Yeah, we'll. Cool. Okay, the stunk will help those who help themselves.
Yeah.
Your hearts are pure. You are good
That's up.
people.
That is in question.
So, are you prepared and able to fight? Are you mercenaries? Are you good men with good hearts?
No.
We are
We are men and we have hearts.
we are men who fight
In fact,
for what
no,
we
actually, we're
believe
not.
in.
None of us are men. There's literally not a man amongst us.
I'm a man.
Yeah, Ed
You're
was a man.
You were a man. That's not the same thing.
For all intents and purposes.
Legally.
Did you just assume his race?
And gender.
Yeah, we fight for what we believe in. That's
I
what
mean,
we do.
I faked my death once or twice, but I'm still a man.
I've faked my death a couple of times, and for real a few times.
The stonk too is a man of faith.
You are men of faith. I knew there would be good hearts in this town. Come,
Nope.
friends. Let me tell you of my troubles.
Every time he says good hearts or like mentions us being good, like
Yeah.
without being too overt, Cool is just gonna say no. Like not necessarily like in his face, but just like quietly just say no.
Nugget is going to belly laugh every time he says the word good. In his face.
Excellent. Yeah.
Court will just remember the child he self-defensed himself against.
Nugget is going to do everything he can to make to.
Yeah.
try and
Does that happen before or after
complete
Court gets
this
an
guy.
erection?
He doesn't. He took no pleasure in it.
All right. So Leopold steps down from the crate and kind of gathers you all around him as he starts to explain. Friends, I come from a town not far from here, and recently it's been stricken by this strange illness. People fall sick from nothing at all. Nobody in their family is affected, just one person, and then overnight, the entire family are dead. This strange affliction cannot be allowed to continue. I must find the course. I know there is evil magic at work here. Now I've tracked it. There are farms around here that supply most of the food to my town. I think somebody is poisoning the food supply. And I think if we investigate these farms and the men and women who run them, maybe perhaps amongst them, there will be some darkness that we can find and rout out.
The
I hate
stonk
this
approves your theories, but decries your methods.
What
Why
would
not
you
just
say?
burn down all the farms?
Well, my friend, they supply the food to my people. My people need food.
But if there's darkness to be destroyed,
Can I have a consulting with the rest of the party, like away from Sir Leopold for a second?
Okay, so Leopold will, if you request, or can we talk about this? We'll say, my friends, I would not force you into anything. Please talk amongst yourself.
This guy
Elizabeth and
is
I will
far
be
too
just
nice
over
for his
here.
own good.
Yeah.
He steps away with his colleague.
well, that's fortunate, Andy, because it's literally our job to make that not the case. So-
Yeah. Cool. So what I was going to say is,
Yeah.
I think the way to go about trying to convince him to join the Evil League of Evil is potentially convincing him that the people that are falling sick because they're evil, right? And that whoever's doing this thing is doing it for righteous reasons, rather than the people doing the poisoning is a bad thing. Because once you do that, all of the people that are sick are then like fine again. Thoughts, comments.
That sounds good.
What do we think?
yeah, if our specific target is to make him turn, then turning him against, if we want to create conflict, so I can get behind that.
I like
Yeah,
that. I think we have to just ratchet it up slowly.
Yeah.
A little.
I mean, we are a very charisma heavy party, aren't
If
we?
you want to ratchet it up slowly, then you're going to have to do something about Nugget.
Yeah. Nugget, I need you to be on with us.
Can we convince Nugget?
We'll try
You're gonna have to persuade Nugget not to just shout at this guy.
Or we'll just try and cover for it and say anyone just Nugget sort of just like.
Oh no, we'll just tell him that. Can we just tell him that Nugget's possessed by an evil? Can we just tell him that Nugget's possessed by an evil soul?
He's a grung, isn't he?
He is a
Well,
grung, yes.
Tell him that we're
He
possessed. He's
has-
possessed by an evil soul, and we're working on sorting it out. But don't
Is it-
specify how we're sorting it out, because
He has
actually
grung-
it's just his own soul. that he's possessed by.
Grung culture is very.
Yeah, just say that's how they say hello in his culture.
Yeah,
A
he
swift
has
kick to
he
the
has
groin.
the grung form of Tourette's. That's
I'm just going to grab a
Rugrats,
beer
yes.
while we're chatting.
Let me say hello to you in my culture, and let me say fuck off in your culture.
Oh, they're the same.
But yeah, everyone, I think that's a good plan for how we're going to convince him to turn.
And I think it's a marvelous plan.
Thank you.
Okay,
It's just
Salem,
the
are you
murdering.
trying to cast Charm Person on Sir Leopold?
That is a bad idea because they know, don't they?
I believe, yeah. If they pass, they know that you
Yeah.
tried.
When it ends, the creature knows you were charmed. They were charmed by
That
you.
too, yes. Tom,
Yeah.
are you trying to cast Charm Person on Sir Leopold, or were you just pasting that for fun?
No, I was going to charm.
He
Okay,
will know that you've done it.
He'll know that I've done it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're still. We can give some.
We don't need it.
Okay, we don't need it. I won't.
You can do it, but
Okay,
I'm
okay,
just giving you a warning.
Whatever.
It's fine, Tom. I'm not telling you what to do. You can do it. I just want to tell you what the consequences might
This
be.
is such a passive-aggressive fucking discussion.
It really
Someone
is.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom. At this point in time, it serves no purpose whatsoever
Okay.
because we need him to be evil permanently, not just temporarily. So convincing him to be evil for 10 minutes, it doesn't help us. Sorry, an hour.
It's an hour.
And if anything,
Whole
that's
hour
going
of
to turn
evil.
that'll turn
So-
him against us. So then
so
trying to
he-
convince him to be evil after that will not be very easy.
So we can see the light.
The light purges.
Okay. Have you discussed internally? Are you ready to return to Sir Leopold? Oh, this is his companion Elizabeth, by the way.
Oh, she
As-
looks like she's going to die and cause havoc.
How dare you?
As
Mhm.
we go back to Sir Leopold,
Yep.
Nugget's just gonna get his baseball bat and just poke him in the balls.
Okay, he is wearing full plate armor.
Yeah, no, that's
But you
fine.
are just poking
That's
a
fine. I'm not
codpiece.
trying to I just want to poke the end of my bat.
Okay, as you return, Sir Leopold says, so friends, okay, can we stop that, please?" As he just moves the bat out of the way. Have we made a decision then? Will you aid me?
Of course,
Yar.
noble knight. We will absolutely aid you in your glorious quest.
Oh, huzzah!
Yeah, we'll do it. And Nugget's gonna spit on his palm and hold it out to shake the guy's hand.
Sir
Righteousness
Leopold will
prevail.
pause for a moment and then offer his hand as well.
And now Sir Leopold is poisoned.
He's wearing full plate armor, though.
To be fair,
Do you know what, Andy? I thought when you did that, I was like, doesn't his spit point? I won't say it just in case you didn't realise. That was beautifully done.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. What's the con save he has to make for that?
I don't know.
Find the con save. We'll make him do the con save.
It's a DC 12.
Oh yeah, he has crushed that. He has quite good constitution. So he is not poisoned, and he's happily just shaking your hand.
Ah, cool.
So, away then, friends. So there is a farm not far from here. It will not take us but an afternoon, an hour's travel, and there we can see what is going on. So as you start to head out of the town with Sir Leopold and Elizabeth, they tell you a bit more about themselves. They've come from a nearby town that Sir Leopold is from. There's this poisoning issue, as he's mentioned previously. They've been looking to try and recruit assistants because they're slightly concerned that whatever evil this is quite powerful. And so they suspect they will need assistance in dealing with it. Now, as you travel out into the farmland, he kind of glances around and says, "Right, well, as I see it, there's a watermill over there. I believe the cattle are over there, and it looks like a grain windmill is over there. Where do you think we should go first, fellows?"
What have the people who have fallen ill been No.
Sorry?
Are they vegetarians?
There's nothing in particular about people's diet that seems to... It strikes anybody randomly. Old men and young babes alike.
Presumably something that they're all taking in.
We start with the water.
Water.
That's the only one that's going to be probably guaranteed.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose a water mill is going to be grain rather than water, isn't it?
The best way to cleanse the water is to put a frog in it.
Or a demon.
Or a demon, yes.
Yeah, or both.
All right then. So you're heading to the watermill then, is it? We'll head to
my reasoning is incredibly flawed because it's a water mill, not a water plant. But
yeah,
whatever, we'll go that way.
there's
grain.
Well,
Might head to one there as well.
Cole is not an intelligent man.
Oh, as we're walking over, I just like back of the group. Walk over,
I thought you said grope. Then he's going to casually grab his ass cheek.
back of the group.
just like try and seduce him. No. Just mutter over to say like the box of kittens. Maybe whilst we're trying to pretend to be good and lawful, hold off on summoning giant demons in front of this warrior of God. Just keep it under wraps a bit.
Salem makes no promises.
Well, just
Oh, it's such an awful noise.
We'll give you some catnip.
My headset died. Have we convinced the cat, or is he being a cat?
he said no promises.
Can you say it again? Don't need to hear it.
No, I heard that part.
All right, good.
All right. As you approach the watermill.
Can we get Dom to dress up? Sorry, Dom. Can we get Tom to dress up as his D&D character?
Just generally, not for a special event. Yes.
Yeah, I want Tom to just put on a giant cardboard box and fill it with cats.
He just tapes a bunch of cuddly cats to himself. That does sound pretty good. All right. As you approach the watermill, you can see there are various villagers working in the fields. You know, just maintaining the crops. There's a couple of people dotted around the watermill who appear to be, maintaining it, making sure everything is operating correctly. And a fellow on the road kind of wanders over to you. As he comes up, he leans on a stick and looks at you and says, "What do you want?"
Oh,
my good sir,
we were those.
We have reasons to believe somebody is poisoning the citizens of the town. We would like to verify that the poisoned foodstuffs are not originating from your mill.
The farmer seems to kind of look around a bit awkwardly and go, "What?" With this, Leopold cuts in and goes, my good sir, we are investigating rumors of a dark corruption that is spread through these lands. We simply seek to rout it out and hopefully leave your farm completely unaffected if you will simply allow us to pass." The farmer kind of looks awkwardly around and goes, "All right, but don't go scaring the cows, yeah?" "Yeah." And wanders off again, absent-mindedly.
Couldn't say them cast fear on cows.
Oh, you can't see any cows where you are. There are probably some in that cow shed just over there. It's a little way away.
To the cow
How far
shed.
away is it?
It's a brief walk, actually. Honestly, you could probably
More
get there
than
in no
30
time
foot.
at all. It's more than 30 feet, but not much more. So you
it's
could
not
just
worth
wander
it.
up there if you want. It's not far away from you.
Can call a company.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
To Leopold.
Leopold, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I nearly said his other name.
No.
You accompany him to the watermill to have a butcher's at the grain grinder thing.
Certainly. So
Millstones, I guess.
the three of you head over.
I would like to go as well.
Yeah,
but
please feel free.
Have you?
as we're
Is Sheila wearing a glove?
huh?
Sheila, just to
Sheila
cover up the
does
fact
not
that
have a
she's a
glove.
rotting
She calls it
hand.
a onesie, but yeah.
No,
I'm slightly concerned that he's going to look at the rotting hand on your shoulder and go, "That doesn't
He's
seem
in my
very
pocket.
good."
But
Okay.
as we're getting over,
Mhm.
I would like to ask Sheila to plop
Yep.
into the water, sneak in, and then hide herself somewhere
Play dead.
Okay.
in
What, like?
in the grain.
Okay. All right then. As you drop Sheila off, she expertly swims, I guess, along, scuttles up the bank, and hides herself in amongst the grain. Call and Sir Leopold, you kind of step past the villager, who again just kind of looks at you and goes, and moves out the way. As you kind of step up towards this, Sir Leopold places his hammer down and holds one hand out, closes his eyes, and says, "Oh, I feel some darkness in here. It doesn't feel right, but there is something wrong here."
Call is gonna.
Mhm.
Is Sheila gonna help him out here and like let him know where he can find her easily so he can do the reveal? That thing?
Well, I think he can sort of see. I know where Sheila is, so I can conveniently.
Can you like nudge me and be like, "They're on the right"?
Yeah, I can conveniently be like, oh, maybe let's check out this particular bag.
Oh, Call was just gonna like slash the whole bag open until.
Oh
Sheila
yeah,
was
like
revealed.
I can just sort of like point at which one it is. Like
Call's
just,
gonna give me a nudge,
Okay.
give me a nut pointer, and then Call's gonna like sniff it and go, "This one smells bad," and then like slash it open
All right then, you
and
you
reveal
give a
a dead.
theatrical reveal of Sheila. Give me a performance check with advantage, please, Call. Thanks to Jean's
Ooh.
assistance. And Sheila's presumed willing participation in this.
Oh yeah, Sheila's just pretending to be a dead hand in there.
That's a
Um,
good thing you have advantage.
Yeah, I have +4 as well.
Those are just bad rolls. So I mean, an 11 is okay. It's not.
I mean, it's not a hard sell, is it? There's a fucking dead hand in a bag of grain. Like,
yeah. So, Sir Leopold, as you kind of say, "Oh, hang on here," and slash open a bag, and out falls the dead hand. Sir Leopold stops and looks at the hand and goes, "But that doesn't seem right. I don't understand. Are there dead?"
Call is gonna start bellowing like darkness, corruption. They're all heathens. Burn it to the ground.
Sir Leopold is going to gingerly pick up Sheila and look at it.
Can I persuade it? Can I persuade him?
You can roll a persuasion to convince him of
clearly a sign of corruption.
Oh, okay, Jesus. Let me just get my rolls for him.
This is clearly a sign of corruption.
Yeah,
we should
okay.
definitely like treat it with extreme prejudice.
So Leopold turns and looks at you and he says,
If you want a comparison of levels of rationalism, I'm thinking like 40k Inquisition. Like
that's
one person did a bad thing. Let's burn the entire planet to the ground.
So Leopold turns and looks at the hand and says, "This is the hand of a young maiden who. It may not be the evil that we seek. It doesn't explain the sickness that has been afflicting my people, but it does suggest some darkness amongst these people.
It damns them all. They must all die.
Perhaps not all of them, my friend, but certainly justice must be brought for this sort of action.
We'll burn the mill to the ground and execute 1 in 3.
No, my friend. Whoa. There is no need for such drastic action just yet.
Cole's gonna look at him like he's mental and be like, "They're harboring corpses in the food."
He steps out and absent-mindedly hands Sheila to Jean, as if he's just saying, "Dispose of this," handing it to Jean. Yeah, just
I shall see to it, and I just stuff it back in my pocket.
With that, Sir Leopold grabs the nearest farmer and lifts him up with just one hand, holding him above him, and says, "What do you know of the poor young woman who you murdered?"
Can
The farmer's desperately trying to squawk out something.
Where's Nugget?
Nugget and Court are apparently hanging around at the entrance.
Yeah,
is Nugget Nugget present, or is he just?
Yeah, don't you worry about me.
No, you're not on the map. That's all. I'm just worried. I'm just trying to work out if you were nearby. While he's talking to the farmer, can Court just turn to Nugget and just give him a bit of encouragement to just burn the mill down? It's like set a fire in the mill.
Nugget.
Just suggest that would be a reasonable course of action at this point in time.
Nugget is going to go in. Are there any logs or rocks around here?
There are a couple of rocks, in the riverbank. No massive logs, but
Are they big rocks?
There's some that are good size. Are you looking for something that you can still throw, or like?
Are they mill blocking rocks?
Mill blocking rocks. There are a couple of rocks here that you think, oh yeah, if I put that in the right place, I could definitely block the mill.
Right. Do that.
All right then. As Sir Leopold continues to interrogate the farmer, who seems to be completely unable to get a word in edgewise, Nugget, you swim under the river to locate some good big-sized rocks. Can you give me an athletics check, please, to try and block up the mill with big rocks?
Oh yeah.
Okay, with that you are able to get a decent enough size rock and kind of wedge it in, and awkwardly kind of force the mill. The mill slows down quite drastically until it seems to be getting caught repeatedly on your rock. It's making a horrible kind of grinding noise as it bashes back and forth, but the mill has indeed stopped.
Good.
With that, Sir Leopold appears to be getting angrier and angrier at this farmer until he eventually throws him to the ground and loudly declares that all of this food is tainted. It must be destroyed. It has been tainted with the foul corruption of the dead.
The only way, root and stem.
Burn the fields!
That is yeah. Can we just all? Can we go like mob mentality on him and everybody around him just start like screaming to like burn it to the ground and purge it, and just all of us go like shouting in his ears about like the cleansing.
Can I grab this guy by the scruff of the neck and drag him round to the fray as well?
Yeah, you can drag him round as well. If you move him round over here.
Got a lot to answer for, this guy.
Cool's gonna toss a few flaming torches into the mill and burn that down.
Let's throw this guy. Can I throw this guy to the floor here, please?
Yeah, certainly. You can throw him to the floor. Yeah.
Also, Cool's going to be sure to, as he's doing this, just occasionally turn to Sir Leopold and say, as you declared, as you your will, as you've said, we will do. We'll do as you've asked, and just keep literally destroying everything in sight.
You can come
be sure to continuously
you want to drag all of them around Sir Leopold then?
I want to continuously remind Sir Leopold that this was his idea.
God, Sam, give it a rest.
On the way as I'm bringing this guy over, could I just excuse me, my friend? I wonder if you could help me for a moment. We're just asking a few questions, everyone. And as we're walking over, I would like to suggest to him. Do you mind just telling my friend? Oh, it's a bit of a goof. We're just playing a fun little prank on him. Do you? It'll be an inside joke, so you won't get it at all. But just tell him you put the woman in the barn. Don't worry, he'll get it. It'll be really funny.
Okay, roll me persuasion. Oh no, you're doing suggestion. So what's the one word that you want to use? I suppose. It's a sentence or two. Okay, that's fine.
So I'm just asking him. Tell the big man that you put the woman in the grain.
And what save is it? Charisma?
It's
a wisdom. It's a wisdom.
A DC.
Yeah, okay. So as you escort this gentleman over, with a hand on his shoulder, not your hand, of course. You suggest that he confesses to putting the woman in there. And as you arrive there, Sir Leopold is stood in front of the now burning mill. Unfortunately, I don't have fire effects to hand. Please feel free to draw some fire on the mill.
Yes.
There's some carte blanche for that.
When will you learn?
Probably never. Yeah, see, they just appear. It's great. As Sir Leopold, is shouting at these men, demanding they confess. Let's just delete that. Apparently not that. The peasant you're escorting over, you kind of push him to the ground a bit in front of Sir Leopold, and almost immediately he looks up and says, "Oh, it was me, sir. I put her in there good. I did it all, I just thought we'd have a bit of fun, Right. So Leopold kind of is cut off mid-flow as he's ranting.
Here by this stage.
Yeah, at this point you can stop drawing.
Wait, question, Dom. What's this?
Yes, go.
Is Thieves' Cant something that can be written? And is it recognisably bad?
So my understanding of Thieves' Cant is it's kind of stuff like tapping your nose and stuff like that. It's all subtle gestures. It's not anything that anybody outside of a rogue or a thief would recognise as.
Is there any way that I can go around inside the barn, or not inside the barn, but inside the bridge and anything that is an obvious surface, and try and carve what looks like evil symbols in the woods quietly without anyone noticing?
I was trying to burn the bridge down there, Dom.
I know the bridge isn't on fire. Stop doing it, or I will burn Nugget.
Can I set the bridge on fire then?
You can roll some sleight of hand to do. Let's do this in order. So, Dan, roll me sleight of hand for carving evil symbols.
Okay.
Okay, that's quite good. Let me just check his.
He rolled a 4. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know, Jesus. Yeah, okay. So you're able to kind of expertly start carving just some runes and that sort of thing, and some symbols that you've seen scrawled on walls in Evil League of Evil, that sort of thing, and various things that you've seen in the Big Book of Bad from the Good League of Good from your time in the Good League of Good.
Mm-hmm.
So that is successful. Now, before we get to Andy burning the bridge down, we're going to go to Sir Leopold because of the confession. Sir Leopold kind of almost immediately disregards the other men in front of him and looks at the man who has now just confessed. He walks over with a somber look in his heart and places a solid hand on the man's shoulder and just says, "And I'm afraid there is no other way for this to be done. I hereby sentence you to die." And with one very, very swift move, he pulls his hammer from the ground and brings it down upon the man and absolutely crushes his skull.
Can Cole swiftly execute the other 3 just before he gets a chance to change his mind?
Jesus Christ. Okay, right. We'll do that, and then the bridge from Andy. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you, these are peasants. Also, there are 4 of them, not 3 of them.
Oh, sorry, I can roll again if you like.
No, I prefer the idea you leave one alive.
I didn't actually roll less than.
Or do you want to kill them? Because your death knell is going to go off.
Oh yeah, that's worthwhile.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So fair enough then. With as Sir Leopold brings his hammer down, the
last one's the best,
and kills. Oh yeah, the last one is pretty good. And kills the man who has just pleaded guilty. Call with shocking speed immediately produces his halberd and like a fucking reaper culls the other 4 in what looks to have only been actually 2 blows, because the death knell is going off and killing the others next to it. And yes, it's rather a grim affair. So before we move on,
reaper,
like an absolute reaper, you have just killed these gentlemen. No, so
we reskin my halberd as a
scythe. We can talk about that. Nugget, you wanted to burn the bridge down, is that right?
In the same way that we just burnt the mill down.
Okay, now bear in mind the bridge is over water, so that does make it. The bridge isn't dry.
Dom, have you never burnt a bridge before?
But the deck of the bridge is not.
I like to burn bridges. Oh yeah. I'm not saying it's underwater. I'm just saying like it is damp. It is going to be a little harder to burn down, but you can certainly try and burn it down if you'd like.
Doesn't Salem Fluffy Muffin Sunday Pickle Fuzzled Run Binks Cat Stevens no fireball?
He does, yes. They do. Sorry, yes.
It's a bit of a waste burning down a shitty bridge.
No, I want to take some of the fire from the mill and put it on this bridge.
I've got Darkshard Amulet.
I just want to pick up a piece of burning mill and put it on this bridge.
Okay, while this execution is going on, Nugget skillfully waddles his way over to the. That's not really the right word. I'm sticking with it. Waddles his way over to the burning mill, and with his excellent strength, is able to pull out a solid-sized beam that is completely ablaze on one end, and run over and dump it onto the bridge.
Perfect.
Excellent. So the bridge is on fire. It's slowly catching. You've still got time that you could get across it if you want. But it is currently on fire.
Have a quick chat with this lady.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to deal with, before we start teleporting around the place. So Ragnar and the lady are on this side. Everybody else is on this side.
I was already there.
Yes, but I haven't. You guys are trying to do 50 things at once, okay? So we will get to that. First of all, Sir Leopold is going to turn around, having executed the man, and see you stood atop 4 corpses, and just immediately say, "Wait, no, what have you done? No, it was him." They were.
Of course, it's going to look like completely like dumb, like play dumb, and just be like, "You said."
But it was he who confessed.
Gene puts his hand on Leopold's shoulder and just says, "Did the right thing. Justice is hard sometimes. It takes a strong man to carry it out."
This is so cruel.
Roll persuasion with advantage because of calls like, "What? This is what you said."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is like
okay,
we're genuinely just steaming this guy like head first into the pits of hell.
Oh my god. Also, it should be known that his contested roll for that persuasion, nat 1. So he is like, "Oh, it is a heavy burden. It does not feel good, but it is not my soul that I worry for. We must do
Cole's going to put a hand
right
on his
thing.
shoulder, not like an actual hand, and just look him in the eye and go like doing good doesn't feel good. Just,
I suppose you are right, my friend, and that is why it is
the right thing is not the easy thing.
Only the strongest can do what we do. Yes, I suppose you are right.
And then he's gonna put his arm around his shoulders and say, "Now let's kill some stuff." Oh my god! This is honestly, I feel like I've stuck my hand in a bucket of oil. I feel dirty.
Oh dear.
This is verging on like psychological, like brainwashing / torture, I think, at this stage.
Oh, this is you guys have only just met this guy, and you're already like, let's destroy who he is. So
we
yes,
were literally asked to. So.
I mean, 100%. You were literally deployed to do that. So as he's starting to kind of come to terms with this, he kind of glances around and says, "Friends, we still need to determine the actual cause of the sickness. I mean, this was we've stumbled upon to some callous souls here, but still there is the mastermind. What say we head to the cattle farm? Maybe the sickness is traveling through the beasts. Yes?
Yes.
The roots of the evil spread far.
Indeed. So the cattle farm is up this way. So you're still able to get across the bridge as long as you move quickly. I'm assuming everybody is coming over, and Sam's mount is just hanging around, circling.
Hey, also I need to change his name because I keep calling him Griff, so he's called Griff, not Gruff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Last session, every time I named him, I was like, "Oh, hey, Griff," and it's like, no, his name's not Griff, but it is now. He's Griff the Griffin.
All right. So as you start to head towards the cattle farm, let me just. I have to sort out tokens. Give me just a moment. I don't know why. For some reason, right? All of the tokens are like consistent and will stay the right sizes and all that sort of thing, except for fucking Ragnar.
Sorry.
That's not what I expected you to say.
I expected it to be
got
Nugget that
weird
was a problem
token
for
shit?
some reason.
I thought it was going to be me because I think I made my own token in like another campaign and.
No, I
brought it
specifically
over,
fixed yours, and it seems
Ah,
like
okay.
your fix has stuck around, and every time I fix Ragnar, it's just like, no, I've got to break again.
It's because he's technically 2 tokens.
He is 2 tokens, and it is genuinely such a fucking pain, but it's so cool, and I'm so happy with it. Anyway, as you approach the cattle farm, can you roll me perception, please? Perception.
Do we approach with a background behind us of a smoking ruin that was the watermill?
Yeah, I mean it's a little way down, but it's not far. Like these guys would have noticed the fire. So that's a 1 from Ragnar, a 6 from Gene, an 18 from Cole. All right. Anybody else roll in perception?
Oh,
Salem, you see a mouse. Oh, it's a good mouse. Nugget, you see a frog in the river. Oh my
There we
god! Oh
go.
wait, it's you.
I'm chasing that frog.
You're chasing that frog. Court, you see everything that has ever happened ever. No.
I see too much.
So as you are approaching the
See Nugget swatting at his own genitalia.
as you're approaching the cattle farm, you notice almost immediately that there are no cows to be seen here. And in fact, there seem to be a number of peasants who are stood around awkwardly in the cattle pen. They also don't seem to be overly bothered by all the smoke and fire from behind you.
Are they mooing?
They do not seem to be mooing. You do notice that occasionally they're kind of glancing at you and then specifically looking away and just trying to look nonchalant.
I'm gonna
Cool.
try and creep up on them.
Cole is going to
Okay.
confront them.
Court,
never
roll
mind
me
then.
stealth. Or...
If he's gonna confront them, then this. Oh no, I'll still creep up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no,
try
you
it.
can still
Up
stealth.
behind,
That's
like
still
go around the
worthwhile.
back and come up behind. them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
You can slip round to this part. You know, obviously the. Yep. Okay. That's
Stark
15,
would like
yeah.
to know where your cows are.
2 rounds. of that part, yeah.
You're saying this to the peasant in front of you, right?
the
Yes.
cow is asking for the cows.
Okay.
If you refer to the call as a cow, he will.
You get the horns.
He's talking to the peasant. You will get executed.
Where are the sexy, sexy cows?
It's
Okay.
This is a
cows.
Where are the ladies?
The peasant kind of looks at you awkwardly, and kind of glances over at all the other commoners, peasants hanging around in the pen, and just looks at you and goes, "Yes, yes." He's desperately trying to avoid making eye contact with you with a look on his face. His mouth is slightly open, and he just keeps repeating, "Yes."
Can I see in through the barn, like here? Is there anything?
Yeah, you can kind of push yourself up and have a bit of a look in. You can't really see anything. It's a little bit too dark in there right now.
I do have dark vision.
Oh, you do have dark vision, do you? Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Okay then. Right, roll me perception then.
Perception. Never mind.
You can't really see much in there. You can see what looks like some hay. There's probably bits of farm equipment. It's a little unclear.
Can I try and creep in?
You
Cool.
can't see any obvious way into the barn.
Okay, never mind.
Can Cole pick the peasant up by the front of his shirt and be like, "That is not an answer to my question."
Okay, as you go to pick the peasant up by his shirt, can you roll me an athletics check, please?
I can. I
Yeah.
am quite good at that.
You are quite good at that. Okay. As you go to pick the peasant up by his shirt, the shirt immediately comes away in your hand. And in fact, so does much of the peasant that's in front of you. And instead of a peasant in front of you, there is. Sorry, I have to go and get it. Come on.
Is it the art that I'm expecting?
I don't know if it's the art you're expecting.
Is it?
There is a pile of snakes who quickly turns around and says, "We're rumbled, lads!" And that's going to be initiative.
We're rumbled, lads.
We've been rumble.
We've been rumble, boys.
Yep.
We're fucked.
Cheese it.
So I'll roll that
I'm so
one.
shit at initiative.
And I have to make sure I replace these correctly.
Can I? Do I get my prepared spell?
Unfortunately, not. Sorry.
Oh.
You haven't said it before combat started. It's it's only a bonus action, so.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. That's not the right one. There's the one.
Fucking snake bullshit.
I have to make sure I've got all these set to always whisper and all the usual stuff. And then this one comes over here.
Are they Yan T?
No, they appear to just be snakes.
What, even this one?
Especially that one. No, that appears to be a woman holding a snake.
Right.
And now I roll his initiative. Oh, he did well. And where is she? Where's the little one? There she is.
Is she small? Is she like a dwarf or something?
No, she's a human, but she's not she's quite slight of build. All right, is that everybody rolled? I believe it is. All right then.
Yeah.
So it is Sir Leopold's turn as Cole has just unmasked a gigantic pile of snakes. So Leopold is going to step back in surprise and say, "These vile beasts!" and charge forward with his warhammer. And let's go for a swing of his warhammer. Ooh,
Right,
that's
I'm
quite
going to go for a
good.
wee. I was going to wait, but actually it's the longest time of my turn right now, so I'll go now.
Okay, all right then. Okay, so he is going to run up, and you see him swing around his warhammer twice and strike upon the giant snake in front of Cole. He hits with both attacks and does a good amount of damage. It's a good amount of damage, and that's going to be his turn. Salem, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Hex.
On which one?
On this one.
Okay, yep, certainly. I'll put a little token on for him.
Hex, and I'll cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Blat, please, and thank you.
My eyes can't read.
Okay, a 16 does hit. So that does 10 damage, and then is it an extra damage for the hex, or am I thinking the right thing?
It is.
Yes, it is. Yes.
An extra damage with the hex.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's an extra 1d6.
Also, how many bonus actions can I have?
1.
Oh, okay.
And also, you fire multiple Eldritch Blasts. At this level, I don't know how many you would fire. I think it's 2.
I think it's still
3?
2, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so the first one hits. If you can roll the d6 of extra damage as well, please.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the second blast goes wide. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so... All right. Anything else for you, Tom? The giant snake is not in a good way. It's had better days. but is still alive right now. Anything else for you, Tom?
Do I get to choose one ability that the target has
yes.
disadvantage on?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Let's say wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, excellent. He has got disadvantage on wisdom saves. All right, Ragnar, it is your turn.
I would like to rage.
It's shocking.
Oh.
You remain in dwarf form. That's possibly good. Okay, so you gain +2 to your AC. And if somebody in 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, they take force damage equal to your con modifier.
Missed that attack. Still
yeah, that
damage.
okay. I need to fix the wild magic baby table because that's still got some extra stuff in there that shouldn't yet be in there. Don't worry about it. Anyway, carry on.
So I am going to beeline for the biggest, scariest looking thing,
which is the lady with the snake.
And run.
Have you seen the art I've got as well? It's great.
To hit there, accepting any attacks.
You're accepting all attacks of opportunity
during the way.
Okay, that's just one.
Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! Does a 24 hit?
Oh shit! Yes.
Take 7 piercing damage, so reduced to 3. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw? Cool. Okay. You take 4 poison damage as well, so you take 7 damage in total.
Easy. And because I can't reach
Yep.
this bitch, I'm gonna stab this boy with my truth fang.
Truth fangs, truthful fang.
Yeah.
Yep. Go for it then.
Doesn't the snake hit him with
I think recklessly with a 12? Oh yeah, that's a point. So it takes. What's your con modifier?
4.
Okay. that big snake did not like biting you, and he is not in a good way. Okay, so you swing about with Truth Fang, recklessly stabbing it into it, and it misses.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Yeah.
So I'll just do that same thing again, but without missing.
Without missing, it does hit. You need to add your rage damage, by the way, to that as well.
Oh yes.
So you stab into what appears to be just a pile of snakes at this point. And that does 14 points of damage. Okay, excellent. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
Nope, that will be it.
That will be it. Okay, it is Snake Lady's turn. Now, you've just charged directly at Snake Lady.
Yep.
You've stabbed at her snaky friends.
Yep.
And she doesn't know that Court is behind her. So she is going to step back so that she can feel a little bit safer.
Coward.
Exactly. And with a snake wrapped around her arm, she's going to try and line it up just about right until she thinks she can get it. And move just one tile over, I believe. Yep. And she is going to cast Lightning Bolt at the angle so that it will go
Oh, fuck.
through you 3.
Fair.
So
suckers.
I have to just check with Lightning Bolt. So there was nobody beyond that, was there? No, there wasn't. Okay. So you 3 need to make dexterity saving throws.
My specialty.
Okay.
Oh,
you have
One's
danger
blessing.
What's Dark One's blessing?
No, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that's. You can have it if you kill something.
That's the wrong one.
Is it
Dark One's
Fiend's
own luck?
There it is. What is this? When you make an ability check or saving throw, you can use this feature to add a d10 to your roll. You can do so after seeing the initial roll, but before any of the roll's effects occur. Yes, you can if you would like to. So roll a d10. Okay, so that brings you up to 20. So Ragnar with Danger Sense, you have advantage and pass. Jean with a 6 and nothing, you fail. And Salem with a 20 through the dark power of your dark god, you pass. So on a success, you take half damage, I believe. Yep, and on a fail, you take full damage. So only Jean takes full damage, and my quest to kill Ed continues.
Mate, I managed it.
What is it?
It's true. It is 29 lightning damage.
Fuck it.
And 15 for you guys who pass.
Although, as we know, what is dead may never die.
What is dead may never die.
I've come back once.
Yeah, please. If you think killing would stop me, I'd be dead. Right. Okay, so that is Snake Lady's turn. Now it's turn for these pile of snake. And I mean, oh look, a dwarf has just wandered up to them.
Hello, friends.
Sure. Okay. What a win. Now, so the first one bites at you with. Does a 7 hit? No, it doesn't, does it?
Oh no, not a 7. I have a minimum threshold on my AC.
So then on its second bite, it's an 18. Does that hit?
No.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, that's one of them. Now the second one bites at you with a 17. These are garbage rolls.
No.
No. And then finally bites at you with another nat 1. Are you fucking kidding me? With a 7. So you are somehow surrounded by snakes. Piles of snakes in front of you. They are all biting at you, and somehow none of them are connecting. And that'll end the snake's turn. Nugget, it is your turn. You are miles away.
Yeah.
Hanging about.
Too much. Really get to the.
You can use your action to kind of dash and move again.
My dash was bonus action, or is that only rogues?
Only rogues, I'm afraid. And goblins, I think.
In that case, I think I'll
Mhm.
stay where I am.
Yep.
But I'll throw my javelin at.
Which one? Sorry. This one? Okay, go for it. Yeah, please. Would you like to rage?
Can I rage? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, there we go. Go for your rage. Hurl your javelins.
And I'll rage recklessly, please.
Yes, of course. All right, so you run up at absolutely full speed and just start hurling javelins.
Rage damage ticked there.
Oh, so how much extra damage would there be from the rage?
3.
It's 3 points, I think.
Oh, it says 2 in here.
Should be up to 3. I redid your token so it would be correct. God damn it! I may have omitted that. What's yours, Richard? Is yours 3?
Yeah, mine's 3.
Okay, then yeah, it should be 3. So that's an extra 6 points of damage. Where you are able to run up at full speed and hurl your 2 javelins, barely looking. Somehow both of them do hit the snake, and so the snake takes 26 points of damage. Very nice.
And,
Anything else for you, Andy?
Nope.
Nope. Excellent. All right, Court, you're up.
Court would like to continue sneaking.
Yep, you are in stealth.
And whilst behind, would like to try and jump and like attack and see if I can like overbalance her as I'm like so that she falls over whilst I'm like bearing down on her with like my dagger, if that's possible.
Okay, I mean, I'll say like if you're gonna get like a nat 20 here, then like yeah, okay, sure. But I mean, generally that would be like a grapple or something like that, and that would replace an attack to try and prone somebody in the same.
I will just attack then.
Okay, then yeah,
we'll go from there.
All right then. So make an attack roll. You have advantage because you are Snicky Snick.
Excellent.
Grub.
Unfortunately, a 14, sorry, does not hit.
She's then with my bonus action. I would like to. Do I still have advantage?
I'm trying to. I don't. Yeah. I mean, it's all part of the same turn.
Whether it's broken.
You didn't stab her the first time.
If it whiffed and she just didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. So you prance your way up on top of the fence, ready to take a stab. As you go to make your first swing, you kind of are unbalanced, but thankfully she somehow doesn't notice. So you take the opportunity, you conjure a second psychic blade, and you jump on top of her, driving the blade right in between her shoulder blades. This does force her forward.
Mhm.
And I will say, because I did say if you get a nat 20, and that is really on me. She is now prone. And that is, how much damage is that now? That is 14 plus 7. That's 21 points of damage. Anything else for Court?
No, not really. That's kind of what I had planned.
Okay.
And it weirdly worked out, if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
did work out, yeah. All right, so now we're going to go to the big snacks. Now, the big snack, the first one here, the one that said cheese it, is clearly not having a very good time, and he's going to turn to his colleagues and say, escape! And desperately try and worm his way away from you and Sir Leopold. Cool, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yes.
Go for it, please. So that is a 12. That
So I get-
does...
No, will I get advantage if he's between me and Leopold?
Oh, I don't know, actually. Because it's when he leaves here. So I guess if he was here, you would get advantage.
Oh,
but...
yeah, also I have reach, so actually he's still within my range at the moment.
Oh, yeah, shit. So it's only when he gets, like, here, you even get a swing. So hang on. Oh, wait, whatever. So Leopold is going to swing.
But if I
twice.
hit him with my greatsword, then he wouldn't have been.
There's a lot of metagaming here going on, and that's still a miss. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should have whipped him.
You do have a whip anyway. So Leopold makes a swing and does actually connect. And promptly, as the snake is desperately trying to escape, Sir Leopold smashes its head clean off its body. Maybe that's why your swing missed. Is you were swinging for the head. Now there is no head. Whoops. Right. So now moving on to the other snacks. Now, first of all, they have seen that their lovely snack lady is being attacked. So this one is going to come up here to you, Court, not called. God damn it! I keep getting you guys confused.
I know. I even say it wrong sometimes.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes. But also, Constitution. Yeah, cool. That's fine.
Okay, excellent. You take 8 piercing damage and only 8 points of poison damage.
Can I use my reaction to halve it again? Is that how that works?
When you see an attack. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So instead of 16 points of damage, you take 8. I guess, yeah.
That's quite good.
Okay,
Also,
so that is your
Just
reaction.
pointed out correctly that I should be on 46 for sneak now, so I'm just going to fix that. But carry on.
Oh, of course.
No, that is 46.
No, your previous thing's 3d6.
Oh, I baked it in, so I'm an idiot. That's fine. You just carry on.
If you roll 2 more d6, we can add it onto your damage you did to Snack Lady.
And that's okay. It's my fault for missing it.
Okay, excellent. Well, thankfully, I guess as penance, the giant snake's second attack misses against you. Now, the other snake, however, appears to have more of an eye for the now wounded Gene.
Oh dear.
As he's going to come running over to you and leap at you. Does a 21 hit?
That's
Yeah, I didn't hear the end of the sentence. Is that a yes or a no?
Hit, yeah.
Okay, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure.
I'm hoping you roll well on this, because...
So do I.
Oh, thank God. Okay, for your sake. So you take 7 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage.
I'm resistant to poison damage, so I halve that again.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, all right, fine. I hope you don't roll well. Yes. I didn't realise you had that. Yeah.
So 10.
Yeah, indeed. And the snake goes for another bite against you and rolls... does an 8 hit?
No.
If it did, we needed to talk about your AC, but okay.
For the first
Yep.
attack, though, I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh yes, please. Excellent. Is that just it does damage, or is it? I can't remember. Now.
It's a Dex save.
Oh, okay. Let's see how dexterous snakes are.
Please just ignore this roll.
Surprisingly dexterous, actually. It's a DC 15. They did pass it, I'm afraid.
So they get half damage.
So they take half damage. So that is 7 points of fire
25
damage.
halved.
20.
Oh shit! Yeah, right. It's an uppercast. Okay, right. That is. Yeah. Okay. Right, and with that, the snake catches on fire, and is obliterated. That's it. That was the threshold. All right, now it is little lady's turn. She is going to run over to Sir Leopold and take up a stance next to him, a kind of defensive position, and fling a dagger at the piles of snakes that are just presumably cuddling with Ragnar at this point. So
We are friends.
That's a garbage throw, and there we go. That's more like it. With her first dagger, she completely misses and almost impales Ragnar. With her second one, she is able to kill one of the tiny snakes in the pile of snakes immediately and do quite a bit of damage to it. So that is all right then. Excellent. That is her turn. Jean, it is your turn.
Look, I am going to as my. Oh no! Oh, I'm prone now, so I get a disadvantage with ranged attacks, wouldn't I?
She is indeed prone. Yes.
Yes. Okay. In that case, I will. I'm going to use as my bonus action. I'm going to use my unsettling words on her.
Yep.
And that basically gives her negative bardic inspiration to her next.
Wow.
Saving throw.
Okay. Yes. Excellent. Sure. Wow. Eloquence bard is quite good.
Anti-bard.
Anti-bard. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subtract the roll from their next save. So it's a 6. I'll roll that now. She gets a 3 from her next saving throw.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, all right then.
Then I'll just shout at her, hold! And cast command.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that's a wisdom saving throw, isn't it? What's the DC?
Is 50.
And that's a -3. Yeah, she fails.
Oosh.
So
yeah.
she is now holding, as per your instructions. How long does this last?
For 1 round.
For 1 round. Okay, so she is holding. That's frustrating for me, but good for you, I suppose. Anything else for you, Gene?
I'm going to duck behind this for a little bit of cover.
Yeah, that seems fair enough. All right, Call, your turn.
So for reference, the unsettling words buff has been used by a command, yes?
Yes.
Right, okay. Just a second.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hang on. Yeah, that would trigger an attack of opportunity from this pile of snakes.
From 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, when you did that move.
Yeah, I suppose in theory I could have done that, but I didn't. So yeah, that's fine.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
No. All right, there we go. All right then. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit her because I can.
Okay, she is prone, which means melee attacks have advantage, I believe.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ed's already commanded her to stay down, hasn't he? So I don't really need to do that again.
He's commanded her to hold, yes.
I guess I'll bonus action Hunter's Marker.
Okay, yep, certainly. So that's an extra 5 damage, is it?
Yeah.
Just
And then
there's
I'll
the spell. Yep, cool.
fucking whack her on the head.
Go for it, yes, please. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, as you run up to the snake lady, if you can roll me 2d6 for your hunter's mark damage on that as well. So that is
1, 2.
okay. You bring down the death knell halberd atop her. You don't quite impale her, but you do kind of stab her through the shoulder. She's not in a good way, but she is still kicking. You've got another attack in you. I presume you're swinging again?
Oh, yes.
Yes, please do. Thank you.
Please and thank you.
Unfortunately, as you bring about the halberd again, you do miss.
With
your second swing.
Shitty.
Yep.
Blech.
All right. Anything else for call?
No, I think that's it.
All right then. Now.
Yeah, I've cast a spell. Need bonus action. I'm all good.
Okay, it is Sir Leopold.
I can't pump a smite into that. I was going to do it on the second turn, but I can't because I've already gone past that. So.
Right. So it is Sir Leopold's turn. Sir Leopold is going to promptly run over to Jean and say, "My friend, feel well," as he casts Lay on Hands you and restores you 24 hit points.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, my friend.
So with that, he is going to return and run over to here and see Ragnir surrounded by snakes. I mean, at this point, is there a Ragnir in there?
Ragnir's just pretending to be a snake. Just wiggling.
just wiggling. Okay, well, he's already used his action for a Lay on Hands. But he is going to cast the... what's the spell called? Shit, I don't have it in his spell sheet because I'm a fucking scrub and was just like, yeah, he's got that spell. Has anybody got the Sanctuary spell to hand?
No, Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Not really our bag.
There it is. Hang on, I've got it. So... I'm just going to copy this here. So he has put a ward on you that will essentially require things to make a wisdom saving throw before they can attack you, but it doesn't last if you attack. It doesn't strike me as particularly useful for Ragnir's particular proclivities. But, you know, he's helping. He's helping. That's going to be his turn. Salem, it is your turn.
Okay, so the bonus action from Hex.
You want to move it?
Move to that one?
Yep, okay. Okay.
I'm going to...
You're going to fuck it up?
I'm going to fuck it up. Attack this one.
Wait, the same one you hexed or the other one?
The same one I hexed.
Okay, thank God. Right, go. So I was thinking, why did you hex the other one?
Is the text so small?
I feel like that's something. Yeah, you can fix that.
I can fix that.
If you can roll a d6 for your extra damage to that as well.
D6.
Okay, your first Eldritch
my
Blast
one
smashes into the pile of snakes.
Oh.
Now the second one unfortunately goes wide.
Do I get flanking?
Not with a ranged attack.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Anything else for you, Tom?
No.
Alright. Ragnir, You are surrounded by snakes in glorious battle, and somebody's put a spell on you that will fade if you attack. This is a weird situation for you to be in, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care about the snakes. Ragnar wants to kill the snake lady because she's the most strongest.
Okay, so we got an attack of opportunity on you.
Wisdom saves.
Oh yeah, we got some wisdom saves.
Mhm.
That's a failure. And
disadvantage on that snake's wisdom.
oh. Well, okay. Well, then they definitely don't both. Fucking. Hang on, I'll send. Fucking.
That's the thing. As soon as you did that, I was like, "Well, Ragnar can just step away." I mean, he was going to step away anyway.
He was going to step away anyway. Literally, I rolled this the moment you said, "Oh, advantage on that one's wisdom save." Like, oh, okay, yeah, it definitely doesn't then. All right, Ragnar, you successfully somehow got surrounded by snakes. None of them hit you, and then you just walked away.
Ragnar doesn't understand. He thinks...
Ragnar just does not give a fuck.
Ragnar thinks it was the dancing.
Clearly, yes.
And he's going to stab the lady on the ground.
You have advantage on these rolls?
Not recklessly, because...
You don't need to attack recklessly. What a nice twist.
Still chooses to.
He still chooses to. Alright, well, with a 25, you do hit. So that is that really with a...
That was a 1.
Yeah, wow, that is bad damage. Okay, alright, fair enough. Yeah, okay. So you stab the snake lady on the ground, doing 9 points of damage. She is in a very poor way, but still kicking. Still kicking.
I'd do it again.
As you say, I'll fucking do it again. And you swing about...
it's only +2, not +3.
Okay, I mean, it still hits, I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
okay, you could have a +0, that was hitting. Yeah. As you stab into her again, the snake lady on the floor is writhing in agony. She seems absolutely desperate, but she is not dead. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
I really want to do... I don't have anything else to do. Shit. Okay, yeah, that's
okay. Alright, it is the snake lady's turn. Now she has been ordered to hold. And that is exactly what she is going to do. As she can't really cast those. Yeah. No, I can't really justify casting that. This does nicely. She's got a lot of spells, that are unsurprisingly related to, snakes and slipping away, slipping in and out, and none of those work if you're commanded to hold. Because you're a prick.
The only spell that makes sense would be like hold person.
Honestly, I was really like, oh, did I give her a hold person? That would be good. No, I didn't give her a hold person. Damn, that's a mistake on my part. So she's commanded to hold. She can't really get away. She is surrounded by enemies. She's watching all of her friend snakes getting obliterated. So she is really limited on options, and yeah, that is not great. Okay, she's gonna cast Lightning Bolt again because there's fuck all else she can do while holding. So she's gonna hold her position. She's not gonna move, and she's going to try and Lightning Bolt the tiny kobold boy who stabbed her and forced her to the ground. So can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Yes. Okay, that is a... Is that a pass? Oh, let me double check. That is a pass, damn it, you prick. In which case you take 15 points of lightning damage. You take 7 points of lightning damage.
Nope. You instead take no damage if you exceed, and half if you fail.
Damage and half if you fail. You take no points of lightning damage. You see her start to wind up and just expertly wait until the last second and then snap out of the way. The lightning bolt flies off into the distance. You are completely unfazed, and the snake lady appears to almost just completely give up as she just. Oh. All right, now it is Snake Swarm's turn. Now, this one in particular, I'm going to start with the one that's hexed, is going for Ragnir. They're not letting him get away.
they're actually insulted.
Oh, yes, does a 26 hit, Ragnar?
Did it pass a wisdom save?
Did it pass a wisdom? No, you've attacked. The sanctuary's gone.
Oh, I thought it was if I attacked that creature.
No.
But in that case, yes, so 26 hits.
Okay, so take 12 points of piercing damage, and can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is that 12 whole and then I half it?
Yeah, 12 whole, then half it, so 6. Yep.
Con save.
And 4 points of poison damage.
2 points of poison damage.
And 2 points of poison. Man, turns out you guys are really good with poisons.
I should have. As it turns out, snakes are the ideal thing for me to fight because they
really are. But it's okay because on its second, oh Jesus, those damage rolls. Second attack, it gets a 26. It's 2 nat 20s, baby.
On beach.
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
half
okay.
to 1.
Okay.
Literally rolled a 1. And there's your con save, which you pass. So you take 2 points of. You take 1 point of poison damage.
What a crit!
That snake has just had the worst possible critical hit it can have. It did 2 points of damage off of 2 dice. Congratulations.
Does Ragnar even notice?
Honestly, probably not. Probably not. So, the second snake is instead going to attack Paul. Does a 9 hit? I'm going to go with a no, probably.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Does a 16 hit?
No.
I'm going to go with a no. All right, those snakes also have a completely garbage turn. Nugget, your turn. Snake Lady is basically dead. There is still one big snake next to Snake Lady, and there's 2 piles of snakes between you and them. What would you like to do?
I can make it a Snake Lady.
You can make it to Snake Lady. And these guys don't have attacks of opportunity left because they use them on Ragnar.
Let's give us some maul.
Okay, you have got advantage on these swings. You don't need to recklessly attack. You can if you still want to.
No.
No? Alright then. Alright, as you wind up the terrifying cunt's maul and bring it down on Snake Lady's head, you don't need that second attack. You absolutely crush her skull. There's a lot of head crushing going on here. There's a lot of mauls. It's like watching a kid smash up an ant's nest with their dad's golf club.
There we go.
She is dead. You have still got the second attack. You could try and use it against the big snake if you wanted.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay then, against the giant snake. 14 does actually hit. So that giant snake. So it takes 18 points of damage. That is pretty good actually. All right. Anything else for Nugget on his turn?
No, nothing else for Nugget.
Nothing else for Nugget. Court, your turn.
Well, gonna stab that sneaky boy.
Give us a stab, please.
Let's go with this bad boy.
Okay. Do you get sneak attack?
If Nugget
Don't
attacked
believe
it, shouldn't
so.
he be one square?
Yeah,
away?
Oh yeah, Nugget would be here.
Kind of it.
And yes. Then yes, I would get sneak attack.
So you would get sneak attack. You don't get advantage though, do you?
Correct.
So it doesn't land, unfortunately.
That's fine.
I'm within melee range. Does that count as advantage?
Why would it?
I think no. The wording of sneak attack is if you have an ally.
'Cause you're
within 5
annoying.
feet.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
flanking.
No, that's what I was testing. I was flanking because I'm within melee range.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
how
the
flanking
line-
works. Yeah.
Yeah, and
no,
even
no.
if it was, like, the line isn't I'm accepting.
If you were attacking Andy, I'd be more than willing to hand over the advantage.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. Yes, exactly. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, well, I'll just go for round 2. That's much better.
That is much better. All right, with your second attempt, much better. Now you know what you're doing. So you swing about and you do. Oh wow, that's really quite a lot of damage, isn't it? That is 25 damage. Yeah. Okay. As you bring about with your second attack, you've always been better with your second stab. You've always known. Right hand is just a little up. The left hand, right in there, as you stab the snake in its stupid face.
Yeah, the first one's always a warm-up stab. That's the
you gotta get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. There you go.
Okay, excellent. All right then. So it would be Snake's turn. All the big snakes are dead. Now it is Lady's turn. She again runs to flank with Sir Leopold and is going to throw a dagger at this one. It's in the southern one. That does hit, but does shit all damage because she's garbage. I mean, she's really good. She's a great character. It's really good. And throws a second and gets a fucking nat one because she's garbage. That'll end her turn. Jean.
Jean pops out. He's gonna try and outdo her by shooting that one with his Eldritch Blast.
Excellent. Yes.
Bam. Try it. Second time's the charm.
Okay. Much like you've learnt from your friend Court here, you get a warm-up Eldritch Blast in. Yeah. Okay. I know where I'm going. The second one you recalculate and fire at the pile of snakes. And that hits. It does a good amount of damage. They are still just about kicking, but yeah, it's good damage. Anything else for you, Gene?
No.
All right. Call. You have got one pile of snakes that are very badly injured, and one pile of snakes that are only quite badly injured.
Lovely.
What would you like to do?
Hang on, let me just check. I could bonus action move. No, do I want to do that? I can move Hunter's Mark, but it doesn't seem worth it. I'll keep the bonus action for something else.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I would like the bonus action Divine Favor.
What on earth is that? That is deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. Oh wow. Yeah, excellent. All right then. So
Reminds me, I actually need to put that on my global damage modifier.
Yes, that's probably worth putting on there. As you give yourself Divine Favor, we'll make that the little fist. Which presumably, given that your divine is yourself, you just tell yourself, Cole's got this.
Yeah.
Please me, give me the strength.
Oh, you want to give me the strength? I'll take my strength.
I fucking love that as a concept. Just like you are your own religion.
You are your own fucking religion. Yep. All right then. You are fully empowered by Cole's favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna wreck that bitch.
Okay, which one are you going for?
Which one's more injured again? Is it this one?
The one on the right. Yep.
I'll start with that one.
Okay then, give us a swing, please, and thank you. Alright, you swing about the Death Knell halberd, so the 3 damage is your divine favor, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so on that one you do a total of 10 points of radiant damage, and you do kill the small snakes, and that means that your Death Knell goes off. They make a wisdom saving throw, and on fail they take the psychic damage. Okay, so and it's 8 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom saving throw. They fail, so they take 8 points of psychic damage. Okay. All right, they are still kicking, but they are now very badly injured, and you've got a second swing left in you.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see if he can get this.
And I have advantage.
Oh, okay. Thank God you have advantage, because I was going to say, and he whiffs it. But no, you do indeed. The The terrible ringing comes out of your weapon as it is time to dole out justice. You turn around, stare at the pile of snakes, who appear to be desperately trying to mutter something about, well, fuck, this didn't work, as you slice them down and kill them.
Boom, baby. The death
Excellent.
knell
You
rings
have
again.
rung the death knell and killed all of the snakes.
I like to think that the radiant damage that my weapon gets imbued with, because I don't have any religion, it's just like a pale white light of no real colour. I'm just cold.
I prefer it's like the faint outline of, I don't know, Cole's ring colour, the colour of his gym shorts, you know.
Yeah.
All right, and with that is all of the Sneaky Snacks dead.
Thank God I may have briefly dozed off at one point in that campaign.
Wow, thanks.
No, it's because I've had.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
I've had
Yeah.
Three beers, sat in a stationary chair for a long time, and yeah.
In a stationary chair.
As opposed to all the rest of us, we're on our racing chairs.
It's made out of pencils.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, I am actually in a racing chair, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know.
Did you mean to say sat stationary in a chair?
No, he's had 3
Yeah.
beers. He meant to say in a
Sat
stationary
in a
chair.
stationary chair.
He has to keep assuring himself it's
I've had 4
stationary.
beers, but anyway.
Okay then. Either way, as you kill off the last of the snakes, Sir Leopold looks around and goes, "Snakes? What is going on here?
I'm a snake.
I don't understand. It doesn't."
I bet this town's infested with snakes.
Snake.
But even-
Every single person in this town is a snake.
Or a
We
snake.
consulted with the finest of venomancers. It's no snake poison that is afflicting my people. This must be something else.
It must be the cows.
Maybe it's something
How are there-
spiritual.
How are there 2 unrelated sources of potential corruption in the first 2 places we visit? What is?
Maybe it's something spiritual.
Maybe the world is corrupt and it all needs to burn.
Can I burn this barn?
Evil lurks around every corner.
You can certainly start to burn it down.
Can we quickly look at it first?
Okay, you're kind of actively competing against Nugget, who is, I presume, at this point, lighting torches.
Okay,
Fires.
G quickly runs to the door
Oh,
and throws it open to see if there's anything there.
And you're casting firebolts, I assume, Tom.
Dark shard, amulet, bonfire.
Oh, great bonfire.
Create
Of course.
bonfire.
Yep. All right then, Gene, as you scrabble and unlock the doors to the barn, as you open it, inside of it you can see clearly what are the bones of a number of cows. And inside of these bones, you can see that there are a significant number of eggs that have clearly been laid.
Okay,
These would
maybe
appear
the
to
burning's
be
not so bad.
giant snake eggs.
Turns out burning.
Carry
Good
on.
idea.
All right then. So as Nugget expertly starts to throw his flaming torches in the spots he knows are best for this, and the cat apparently just creates bonfires with its mind, the barn starts to catch fire. You can scribble all over it if you want. As Sir Leopold
Yes,
places
please.
his mace upon the ground and says, "Yes, burn it.
Oh crap!
It must be cleansed. It is the only way." As apparently a cat burns in squares.
It's Minecraft fire.
Ah, of course, yes, please, carry on.
You're blinded right now, Tom.
What?
There you go, I've adjusted my divine favour.
Oh, excellent. And it's fitting that you get a 1 with it. Okay. What did you say, Andy? Sorry?
I said to Tom, is that where his mind is?
Oh, it clearly is. So we will wrap up as Sir Leopold suggests that you rest here and continue exploring the potential sources of corruption. As we continue to travel on, I have much to think about. Clearly, something evil has invaded this land. There is great darkness here. And with that, we will end the session. As I'm going to pivot you guys to, because I didn't get to use it, here's the night version of the map. Oh, look! Oh, it's night! Oh,
It's quite
oh.
cool.
Like little
Yeah.
fireflies.
There's less
Yeah,
snakes in
carry
this
on.
one. How come
There
we didn't
are
try
less
this time?
snakes. Because,
Oh, but this one's already got sparks from the fire on it.
yeah, because they've already started to draw them. Or do you mean the fireflies?
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Oh,
just, it was a
cute.
joke about the fireflies. Tom.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, you know. Either way, yes, that'll. We will call it there for now.
Nice.
Yes,
I have a
indeed.
question.
Go for it.
How difficult would it be to make my halberd into a scythe? And can I keep the rules for it because flavour?
That is something you would probably need a blacksmith for. That's not something you can do kind of in the field.
Fair.
But it is certainly something you could look at doing. Yeah.
I have a question. What does
Yeah.
fried snake egg taste like?
Are you going to try and eat some of these snake eggs?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
that's
say
great. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Did you say fried or dried?
Fried.
I mean, at this point, I
Difficult
don't know if fried is the right word. Anyway, yeah, Tom, that Constitution saving throw, please. Okay,
Oh,
that's great.
dear.
Right, with that, we'll catch up on that next week.
Yeah.
We come back and Tom's got a whole new character.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tom, you've got a backup, yeah? Just double checking, yeah?
No, we just come back next
Yeah.
week. Tom's taking a name off.
Yeah, every time Tom dies, he just loses a level.
He has a maximum of 9 deaths.
Not Cat Stevens. Anyone but Cat Stevens.
Anyone but Cat Stevens. All right, it'll be Salem who dies. The most
You're going to say does it start
inconvenient
at the
one
front
to
with the
die.
dying? Does it start at the front?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the oldest cats go first.
As is tradition. Right, I'm going to go, boys. I think.
Indeed.
Bye.
All right, good night.
Bye
I'll
bye.
leave you to. I can't play Minecraft on my laptop anyway, so I'll leave you to your chaos.
Bye.
What kind of lap